Welcome to Braunhaven. We're going to be picking up where we left off last week. These guys, uh, like, went completely off the rails. They decided to leave the Imperial Port and go on the prescribed first part of the prescribed quest to the Sylvanas Forest. They are attempting to get to the elven capital city of Derzwadalek and to obtain the armor of the Raven, which the armor of the Raven was gifted to the elves long ago by the god Octus, and it is Tacidantilus told them that it is one of three artifacts that he recommends that they have in their possession before taking on Vuslux in some, climactic, possibly world-ending battle. And so there were of course three of these different artifacts. There was the armor of the Raven, Donnerschlag, which is the hammer of Janus that was wielded by his archangel general Domrazel, is said to be in Stagina, and then there is the sword of Gloust, Saint Gloust, which is probably the most difficult, or will be the most difficult to obtain, because it is said to be in Gloust's tomb in the heart of the capital city of Glaustein. So, I mean, essentially in that capital city, you're going to be surrounded by all the minions of Vuslux. So they kind of already made the decision to leave that one for last. And because the Sylvanas Forest was closest, that's where they went. And on their journey, the Sylvanas Forest magically shifts its landscape, and it caused them to get lost. And they have come upon this Drow tower that is thrust up out of the landscape. And we left off in combat against something called the Widow Creeper. And so Widow Creeper is a 8-foot tall giant black widow that is formed from leaves and weeds and tangled brush that looks like, I don't even think you guys have seen it. It looks like this.
What's that?
So
Man.
you're like, no, gonna have to burn the forest down now. So that's where we left off in combat. Before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They're just products that we really like. Today, we would like to thank Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard Company makes wonderful beard products for such as, I was going to say for, well, of course they're for your beard. Such as oils, balms, butters, beard wash, co-wash. They've got all-natural deodorant, spray-on cologne. There's also a line for women under the FableBeauty.com address. And all of their scent profiles are a different fantasy character. Today I am wearing Dr. Wolf's Beard Butter. It smells of light pipe tobacco and blueberry scent. It's really quite nice. But they have a ton of different scents, so I recommend going through. They also have a lot of seasonal scents. In fact, they're having a clearance sale right now on their fall scents, and I was able to, like 50% off. So I was able to pick up a new bottle of beard wash and co-wash. It is the Carney scent, and so it smells of like kettle corn and candied apples, and stuff that's bad for me, but it smells good. So go check them out. They're going to be coming out with their Christmas scents. I think the first one's already hit the website, and that is the Krampus, which really is the best Christmas character. Is Krampus, because he beats children. But anyways, go check out FableBeard.com, and they have a buy one get one free. If you are a first-time purchaser, go to their website, create an account, and you can put 2 beard oils into your cart, or I think it's any product now. Put 2 into your cart, and when you check out, that second one will be discounted to free if you use the code FIRST in all capital letters. We also have a merch store via Zazzle. We've got buttons and T-shirts and hoodies with portraits of the characters in today's game. There's a fleece blanket. There is um, a whiskey rocks glass, a beer stein. There's all sorts of stuff. And 100% of the proceeds from that store goes directly back into our channel. And it helps us pay for things like Incarnate Pro subscription, which, as you can see, we use quite extensively for maps. There's also the what is this called? The Wondershare subscription, yearly license for making these videos, or Roll20 Pro subscription. So it helps pay for all these little nitpicky monthly odds and ends that come up. And if you want to help us out with that, we would appreciate that. Go get yourself a hoodie and a Whiskey Rocks glass. We appreciate everything you do. The next book is well underway. I just got done detailing the first of the two major cities. I'm now detailing I guess it counts as a dungeon. It's a shipwreck just off the shore of the Great Inland Sea, and so gonna be a lot of lot of treasure and a lot of nasty creatures. Well, not a lot, maybe one or two big nasty creatures to deal with. But yeah, it's coming along, and I would guess that I'll probably be through detailing towns and whatnot next week, and we'll be able to move on to the second part of the book, which is detailing the next part of the campaign adventure. And so I don't know, it might be out before the end of the year, maybe, possibly. No promises. So, where we left off, you guys were in combat. It is Mira the Warp Beast's turn. What would you like Mira to do? Before double check.
Wait, it's
Yes. Okay.
oh shit, this is my turn.
Yes.
Um,
So your Widow
I
Creeper's up here.
which ones of us are high from the
Uh.
flowers?
Oh, that's right.
And what was the effect of the flowers again?
Oh, they give you a +1. Gives you a +1. +1 bonus to attacks and ability checks. So, if you need to make a skill check and you're rolling beneath your attribute, you get to subtract a 1 from that roll. It also gives you a +1 to attacks.
Okay. Well, Mira is not going to be dumb and rush the spider because that seems like a good way to lose my beast.
Mm-hmm.
But she will move up to kind of in front of me a little bit to kind of offer like a protective position.
Okay. Is she gonna basically hold her action until maybe it comes in range, or?
Yes.
Okay.
She and Jackson are both gonna, because Jackson's gonna go right after anyway. They're both kind of like, we don't know much about this thing, and rushing it while the rest of the party is back here is not a good idea. Ooh, nope. Better idea. Sorry. I've completely changed my idea. We are going to do that, but we're going to do it from over here. We're going to kind of aim for like a flanking position.
Okay.
Because staying in a giant group when a spider is approaching, it seems like a stupid idea if web gets shot at us.
That's true.
So Mira's going over there. And then Jackson's basically going to do the same thing, but he is going to attempt to attack.
Okay.
Because I don't like the idea of rushing a spider when nobody else can get there for 2 turns.
Yeah.
That just feels like not the wisest choice. Just call me crazy.
What would Allura like to do?
Hey, wait, what about my attack at range?
Oh yes, you do get an attack at range. You are correct, sir. Sorry. Sorry.
Damn, bro.
I thought you were holding your action. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Mira's holding the action in case it rushes us.
I gotcha.
When I don't know what its speed is. This thing might have like 180-foot speed in nature. I don't. But I'm gonna
Uh,
use my
80. It's got 80 feet of movement.
like I said, it's getting to us no matter what we do. So I'm gonna use my +2 crossbow of accuracy.
Okay.
Um, and we're in the short range. That's a +1 to it, which is good for
Yes.
me.
Yes.
And I'm even gonna try and use one of these +2 crossbow bolts, just hoping that I get lucky.
Okay.
So it's a +2, so it's a
Before
short
you
range.
before you make that attack,
Where I make that attack.
let me look at something really
You're like, there's too many trees in the way. You can't hit it.
quick. No, no.
You said this thing's made out of like plants and stuff?
Yes, leaves and brush. It says
It's immune to piercing damage.
no. No. I'm just trying to clarify. Like, so we've been. I mean, because it makes sense that the crossbow or bow is a plus to your attack, while the arrow is a plus to damage.
Yes.
But I'm
That's how we
reevaluating
can
that.
play it.
I'm
Huh?
reevaluating that, and the reason why I'm reevaluating it is because, I mean, you could theoretically have, a +1 arrow could give a +1 bonus to attack as well, because perhaps the arrow is so perfectly balanced or so perfectly straight, or the fletching is so perfect on it that the arrow flies true. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I will. So we will just say, and reading this from Old School Essentials, it does not state. Um, it doesn't state any differentiation. So, but they would stack. So if you've got what's the bonus on your crossbow?
2?
And you're using a +2 arrow or
Yeah.
a +2 bolt.
Bolt.
So
Yeah.
so that would give you a +4 to hit and damage.
Oh,
They will
sweet.
stack.
Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome.
Let's see if I
I'm not
am.
I'm not opposed to changing a house rule that I have reevaluated. So
Sir, you are a gentleman and a scholar, and we appreciate you. Please don't kill me in one turn.
holy shit, that's gonna hit.
Nice. Okay,
I
what the hell is the
mean,
damage on these bolts?
yeah, that definitely
Wait,
hit.
why don't I have? What damage does the crossbow do? I don't even have the damage written down.
It
I'm dumb.
does. Does 1d6.
Just 1d6. Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, you're looking at 1d6 plus 4. Uh,
I just realized I didn't even put it in the sheet. I'm just, uh, oh, whatever. Still 5.
okay. Well, hold on a second. Another question, since we're taking a look at this. Ability scores. Okay. So dexterity applies to attack rolls, but not damage rolls for ranged weapons.
Oh,
They have
you're gonna see
they.
if it took off.
Yeah, I was wondering if the dex modifier would add or subtract from damage. It does not. So you do a total of 5. Which seems unfortunate for such a great roll.
Hey, it is what it is. I still hit, and that matters.
So yeah, your crossbow bolt slams into this thing. It doesn't. You're not seeing any like you're not seeing blood or anything like that. You just
It leaves. Did
yeah,
leaves fall off?
it seems like a bunch of leaves and vegetation falls off. Alora, what would you like to do?
I fly over near it and throw the throwing dagger at it.
Okay,
Kind of over here, kind of up and peeking around the edge of the tree.
okay, yeah, and you're
Mm,
on your broom, right?
yes.
Give you little wings. Ooh,
Okay.
that indeed hits.
I have a bonus one. 2d4 plus 1 and 10. Okay. Yeah. Look at that.
Well, damn, that
Woohoo!
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Mm, I love it.
So you throw the dagger, and it spins and hits like it's hitting a excuse me. It spins and hits this thing like it's hitting a solid target, and then it rips out, and you see a flurry of leaves and brush come flying out of it, um, and the dagger flips back into your hand. The widow creeper. So the description of this thing is it is an 8 foot tall black widow formed from leaves, weeds, and tangled brush, and two long, sinewy, vine-like tentacles protrude from its body, and it those are how it can grab some of these or grab creatures. Um, it does not say that the tentacles are reach weapons, but I mean, you look at the picture and it certainly looks like those would have 10 foot reach, but maybe not. I mean, I could say that it does. So it so what does this mean? I don't know what that means. So I'm going to say so now that it's been attacked, it opts not to move, but but I don't know that I really have anything for this, so this will have to do. I gotta see how many of these. One. 37 hit points. That means that it will have back at 12.
Like spit out a minion.
So the Widow Creeper used animate plants, and it only was able to animate one. Does this tell me what their AC is? No, it doesn't. I will say it'll be easy to hit. It doesn't have any armor. So it animated one of these flower bushes, and it will go on. Right after Jackson. There we go. So yeah, you see the spider stays where it's at and animates this flower plant uh, directly to the west of Allura, and this plant comes to life. Peppermint is surprised.
Oh,
Mavis,
yeah. Okay.
Mavis, what would you like?
Mm. Mm. I just have such feeling. How far away is this thing? That's close enough to throw a rock at it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would think so. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's 25 feet. Let's see. You're using a sling?
Yeah.
Yeah, sling 25 feet is short range. Sling has a maximum of 160 feet. So you'd get a plus
Oh,
one to hit.
wow. No, I'm not gonna make it though.
Yeah, even with the
Oh,
plus one to hit at short range, yeah, it's a miss.
fucking yes.
All right. So yeah, Mavis flings a rock at it and misses. What's Dentry up to?
Gentry's like, why do I always start in the back? I need to change this. I should be in the front. I should be in the front. And
We
he's
need to
just
get
gonna
you
run.
some of those boots of speed.
I guess I'll like just run. I mean, I could do a full movement and choose not to like. Wait, is there option for moving more than? Yeah, yeah. I could
Yeah,
run
you can
right
double move.
and just choose not to use all of the double move.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. I'll move 30 feet to get to like. I said to get to like here.
Okay.
Because I'm still kind of like confused about this whole like leaves falling off of it, but it doesn't look like it's actually getting hurt thing. Do we
Right.
have fire? Kill it with fire.
Yeah. It is not. Yeah, it's not particularly prone or vulnerable to fire.
It's made from plants.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
We are on round 2. What's Boorman doing?
Well, where is this plant?
Right there.
Okay, that's the plant.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. I think I'm just gonna take a step right there and shoot the longbow at Mr. Spider creature thing.
Okay. Go for it.
I have
Yeah, it says animate
Plus
plants,
one
60-foot
long.
radius, 1 hour duration, can animate plants to attack opponents or perform tasks, and can be used 3 times per day. So it doesn't say how many plants, and the reason why I rolled for it is because you're in the middle of a forest. I mean, that could be every plant in 60-foot radius. And that's fucked up. So, yeah. 12.
I hit AC 5.
That hits.
All right. That's 1d6. 1 point of damage.
Well, it's better than no points of damage.
So,
So, yeah, your arrow slams into its face and kind of glances off, and you see it kind of cringe back. What's Malachi doing?
Malachi is going to stand right where he is. Automatic damage on Mr. 12 points of damage from the magic missile
Nice.
off into the spider
Yes.
creature.
Your magic missile slams into the Widow Creeper, and it kind of flinches back even further from the damage. What's Mira doing?
Mira is like, I was like, all right, Mira, you know what? Let's do this. Go, Mira, go. And I send her forward to the side of it. Ooh. And she's gonna
She's gonna use her
gonna make her-
tentacles.
Yep. Let's go for it.
Hot tentacle on tentacle action.
That's what I'm saying, you know? This is what we live for. And she's gonna miss.
Yeah, they basically have a slap fight and nothing happens.
It was super sexy, but no damage.
Yes, yes. What's Jackson doing?
Jackson's like, Mira, do it like this. And he's gonna, I mean, I guess I should never stay to the back because I have a thing that cuts off heads. So I'll go for the head.
Okay.
And miss.
Well,
Probably.
no, a 12 hits.
Oh shit.
What's your THAC0?
14.
Yeah,
So I
12
get a
hits.
positive +2.
Yeah, you hit 2.
Okay, then. And I do 6 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, see, that wasn't nothing. So you
You're right.
swing that sword and you slice through this this leaves and sinewy. I mean, you're kind of, now that you're close up, you're seeing that there is some kind of sinewy musculature that fits through all of these leaves and tangled brush. And you are seeing some blood beneath the tangle of weeds and whatnot that is formed into this spider. The animated plant. Animated plant. I have to look at. I wouldn't think that a plant moves very fast. So it's got like 20 feet of movement. But that is more than enough. Well, Alora's up though, right? She's up in the air.
Flying.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur, use leaf attack.
5, 10, 15. It could get to Dentry, though. And it is going to make a slam attack on Dentry. Ugh. So I don't,
Is it?
yeah, I mean, it's not like an animated plant can fall prone. Dentry, you get a free attack at +2.
+2. All right, well, let's throw a 2 on this. 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that hits. Ouch.
13 again.
Hopefully, it's starting to weaken.
Yes. So you you swing your sword and like you're threshing wheat, and you see a bunch of these flower fronds come off. Alora, what would you like to do?
I want to land on the ground and smack that bush thing with the um.
Oh, with your rod of parrying.
I was going to use the dispel one actually.
Oh,
See
okay.
if that makes it unanimate.
Okay.
I don't know if that does that.
I would definitely say there is a possibility. I'm gonna.
It's a staff of dispel.
Yeah. Let's see here. Look at. Well, do it this way. So this is the staff of dispelling. It says. I'm going to rule that yes, it does work. It doesn't say that the animate plants is a magical effect, but
It has to be, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah, I would think. Let's see. Yeah, I would say that it must be. So yeah, so
Cool.
you bonk this thing and it dispels and just as soon as you touch it, it just roots itself back to the ground and becomes a normal flower again.
Okay, I'm going to put my back to the tree trunk so that my friends don't shoot me on accident.
Okay. The widow creeper.
More sexy tentacle fights.
Yeah, it gets 2 tentacle attacks. And it is going to. It's going to do 2 tentacles on Jackson. So here's the first one. It has a really good thaco. It hits AC 1. I don't think that hits
Not hitting
Jackson.
me.
No.
It does not.
A 15.
That one's gonna hit.
Yeah, it hits -3. So it says. uh, a target successfully hit by a tentacle attack is grabbed. So you are entangled. And the next round, the captive's body fluids are sucked from it, automatically dealing 1d6 points of damage. So it doesn't say. Now I'm. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that you are unable to do anything. I would think that entangle means you can't move, but you could theoretically attack.
Okay. So like wrapped in my body, but not necessarily my arms.
Yeah. It doesn't say. Am I looking in the wrong place? Maybe? Evasion, pursuit, combat, other combat issues. Are you having an issue with combat? Splash weapons, spacing. It doesn't say. It doesn't say that you wouldn't be able to attack. So I would say that entangled means you are unable to move, but you are still able to make attacks on your turn. What is Peppermint doing? So Peppermint's no longer surprised, but she is stealthed. Peppermint's got an elven cloak and boots, right?
Yeah,
So I guess.
I can make
Spider.
it 30 feet, but that's not good. Actually smack it. I guess what I'm gonna do is freeze here, and I'm gonna try and creep around back of it though. That's like a dash, I guess, even I've got on the limit. I can't attack at this point though.
Okay,
I'm sneaking up on him.
gotcha. And yeah, the spider does not see you. What is Mavis gonna do?
Let's see if I can walk over it. I think I can make it to just smack it.
Yeah, you could walk right up to it and smack it in the face. Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
no, I can't.
No.
Damn it, I screw up everything.
You swing your warhammer and it kind of ducks, and you miss. Dentry.
Feel free to shove me out of the way also, so that you can make a better attack. That's fine.
So I screwed up. I forgot Dentry was invisible. He's not now, though. But I mean, now he could.
Was
be.
I surprised before?
You weren't surprised. You are invisible.
Oh, I'm invisible.
Yes. Your ring.
I was, but then I wasn't, but then I was.
Right.
Well, I mean, I attacked something, so I'm probably uninvisible.
Well, that
right?
thing shouldn't have been able to attack you because it shouldn't have been able to see you. Although, I mean, it might have been able to hear you. I mean, do animated plants have ears? I don't know.
I'm just gonna assume that it sensed me because of its connection to nature.
Yeah, there's all sorts of philosophical issues about an animated plant. But, yeah, I would say you're still invised because of that.
Well, thank you. But then I will take my. Is this like a giant rock on this side that I can't traverse?
You could climb up on the rock. But yes, there is a big rock there.
Okay. Okay, so I could get to here and then I have to climb. I don't think I've ever climbed before. How does climbing work?
It's not that big of a climb. I would just say you can climb to the top of it with a roll under your dex. Roll a dexterity ability check.
Nope.
So
I did not. I slipped as soon as I started.
yeah, you're having a hard time climbing up this rock. Boorman, what are you
Rocks.
up to?
Well, I have to get to moving on over that direction, I guess. These are 10-foot squares?
5 foot. Yes, 5 foot squares. God damn it. Did it too.
I guess I'm right up there, and can I shoot the bow without danger of hurting one of my friends?
No. There's a rock
And
here, and then they're kind of all surrounded about it. I mean, there would be a 50-50 chance that you would hit one of them.
Nope, not gonna do that. I'll do something next turn.
Okay.
Without making the healer work more.
Okay. Hold on just a second. There we go. What? That is.
Hopefully this thing doesn't have a lot of hit points left.
It does not.
Like the whole screen keeps moving. What's going on here?
So yeah. So when we when I updated us to the jump gate beta, it does this weird thing with some of the maps that were brought in from the previous, the old version, and so it doesn't do it with new map creation, but older ones. If you drag the map over when you're creating it, Roll20 will say, "Oh, do you want me to adjust the screen size to fit?" And that's the easiest way to do this, right? For some reason, when you go to Jumpgate Beta, those older maps that were done that way don't fit the screen. It's really weird. But it doesn't do it with new map creation. In the other cases where the map does fit, and I noticed this in Traveler because Traveler uses hexes a lot, if you enable the hex grid, then all of a sudden the map doesn't fit. But if you leave it as squares, it works fine. It's really weird. I think that's just a import option or an import problem between the two versions. But it's irritating. It drives my OCD nuts. So Boorman goes and moves. What's Malachi going to do?
Malachi is going to take that guaranteed 3d6 plus 3.
Okay.
14 points of damage from the third magic missile.
Okay, so Boorman Malachi lights off a magic missile, or 3 of them rather, and nukes the Widow Creeper.
That combat is over. I'm going to go ahead and take the non-combat time to move over here.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't move in combat, because can't cast and fucking move.
Right.
Even though they're technically, I haven't used any spell slots on these magic, but I'm using the page.
Right.
I get 4 free a day. If I cast another one, it's my understanding I have to roll a d6 for a chance at destroying the page.
Something like that. Let's see here. That was the Book of Infinite Spells. It says, yeah, it was very specific on how that works. So, so each time a spell is cast, there's a 1 in 6 chance of the spell disappearing.
Okay.
So you cast 2 magic missiles from it. So
it's destroyed.
Yeah, that page is blank.
Yeah. So okay.
Let's see here.
It's a little late to retcon it.
No, that's fine.
But it worked out. I rolled a 1 and a 6, so I lost that. So
there we go. So I was looking for something so that I can calculate your XP. And since this is its home, yes. No table for to roll on, but it does, in the tangle of weeds and leaves and brush that had made this thing up, you find 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces. Got it.
So this area, you get kind of a better look around from your vantage point. This is obviously higher up, and there is this, essentially looks like a scar in the landscape in the middle of this forest, and you can see that there are all these dead trees around this tower. And it looks like this tower looks like it's made of like a black crystalline type of iron, and it's about 100 feet tall, and it has just been thrust up through the ground like a knife, just getting pushed out of the dirt. And looking at this tower, the tower itself almost looks like it's been organically grown from whatever this black crystal iron is. And at the base, you can see that there are a bunch of these jagged rocks that have kind of been thrust up from the ground along with it as it traveled up from the depths below. And I mean, the rocks look like they're sharp and jagged, but you believe that you can navigate around them. You do see in the base of the tower that there is an iron door that leads into the tower.
Should we go in or should we keep following the river?
Well, I mean, what originally was looking like a drow tower is not necessarily looking like one so much anymore, you know? I mean, all this plant shit, I'm not necessarily sure that's their theme. Could be very wrong. So,
Um,
we can go
it
in.
seems like
It's not really. I mean, if it's extra credit if we go in. That's all.
It's extra credit.
I've got an idea though. Before we make a decision, let me drink. Let me look and see. Yeah, yeah. I will drink my potion of treasure finding.
Okay.
If there's a treasure within 360 feet of me, it can be detected. And I gain awareness of the direction and distance. I must concentrate. The largest horde is the one that I'll sense, and magic is blocked by lead.
Okay. So you are going to drink your potion of treasure finding. Let me.
good call.
How long? What's the duration on that? Did I even tell you?
Back and looking. I don't think it had one. It's based on my concentration. It had no duration.
Let's see.
But I must concentrate in order to sense the information.
So it'll last 1d6 plus 6 turns. So if you roll a d6 and add 6 to it.
12.
Jesus. So 2 hours this potion will last.
Taking it off of my inventory.
Okay.
That's the important shit you got to do. Is you got to use up shit on your inventory, or you run out.
Right? Yes. Or
space.
like me when you get to the end of whatever RPG and you beat the final boss and you got a backpack full of like 390 potions that you never use. I used to do that in Dungeons & Dragons Online. I mean, even now, I kept having to buy inventory tabs, because I never used... I would get, like, potions and wands and shit, and then forget that I have them. I play a halfling rogue.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with a wand of magic missile, right? So... Oh, I found another thing. And this is really, really weird. So, not all scrolls can be used by everybody.
Really?
So, yeah. So, specifically, let's see. Some scrolls can. some cannot. So typically, protection scrolls can be used by any character. As long as you can read, you can use the scroll because it is written in non-magical languages. Usually, it's written in Common or in Braunhaven Handelm. Um, those specifically. But what got me to looking at that to begin with, I was under the impression that all scrolls were written that way. They are not. And the reason why I got to looking at that is that thieves at 10th level can cast arcane scrolls from spells, or arcane spells from scrolls. And there's a 10% chance of error. So anytime they do that, they have to roll percentage. If they get 10 or less, then the spell doesn't function.
Which implies that you couldn't do it before that point.
Right. Exactly. Or the fact that thieves can do this at 10th level implies that other characters cannot do it unless they are wizard, or unless they're a magic user or something, right?
I believe I gave Dentry a scroll of protection, but he could use that then, right?
Can Dentry read?
Dentry can read, Jackson cannot.
Okay, so yes, then he could use a scroll of protection because it specifically states that scrolls of protection are written in Common.
Okay.
But like if you gave Dentry a scroll of fireball, he wouldn't know what to do with it.
Malachi does not trust Dentry with a scroll of fireball.
Right?
So there is that.
Yes.
I don't understand why you wouldn't trust me with a scroll of fireball. I don't see any problem. Hey, look at that. I think I could throw a fireball at it.
Right?
Watch this. Hold my beer.
We are going in. We detected a real big fat treasure.
Yeah, you guys have decided to go in, correct?
Well,
the treasure detection thing was like, hey, there's a shitload of treasure in that tower, then I think we're going to go in.
So you want to concentrate and see if you...
Yeah, I want to kind of get, we could get down, get down kind of near the entrance and do some concentration. And if there's a big old treasure, it's really hard to talk ourselves out of it. If you don't have a big old treasure in there, then that's what you get. And we are moving on and not going in.
So then my next question...
And it's 300 and something feet. And if this is a plant-based structure, it wouldn't be lead.
Treasure up to 360 feet away. So...
Yeah.
Let me look through here at what the biggest treasure is.
Yeah, because that's going to be where we're going.
Yes, you do detect there is... in this case, I'm going to assume that treasure is going to mean money, gold.
That's all up to you.
Yes, there you are detecting there is treasure just inside this ground level of the tower.
Well, then we should go in and make sure that the treasure is secure. We wouldn't want someone stealing it.
So these, you guys crawl kind of over these jagged rocks. They look worse than they really are. And you get to these 10-foot tall crystal iron doors, these double doors that lead into the tower. And the iron of these doors is highly polished, almost with a glass-like sheen. And the doors are not locked.
But are they trapped?
They are not trapped. Oh,
then
wait, where is that? No,
they are not.
They are not trapped.
All right, then seems safe. Let's open it up.
Okay.
Are people hurt and needing to do stuff about that now? Is everybody okay?
Oh yeah,
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm
I'm
good
fine.
because it only got me for a little bit.
Yeah, you
Okay.
were entangled. Actually, Jackson would have taken 6 points of damage from that. I didn't roll damage.
Oh, geez. I take a whack with the healing stick for the day, then.
Yeah, touch the rod of healing and let it throb.
How much did I get back then?
Jerk it around a little bit. Yeah. For 5. Okay, you're good.
Sweet. I lost 6. I got 5. We're great.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, uh, when you come in here, well, the first thing that you immediately see is whew, okay. Let's see here.
And
There's 10 of these motherfuckers. Okay. Sure, that will do.
just for
And then a different looking guy. So you open the doors and you push in, and you see that the inside of this tower is has these polished crystal iron floors. Directly to the north of you, there's an arch here and here, no door, just an arch that leads in to the north. You see that it looks like there's a small armory there, and it was Malachi that drank the potion. Is that right?
nope. It was Boorman.
Boorman.
And,
So
and
Boorman
Boorman should be kind of up front just because he looks for traps and is a frontline walker.
right. Uh, and so we can kind of do that. So you are that treasure that you are sensing is in the armory. To the south, you see that there is a small, what looks like a, I guess like a military planning room, and then in the middle, you see that there is a circular stairwell that goes both down and up.
Okay.
But in here, there are 10 of these Drow Knights, and then there is the Commandant of the Drow Knights. I will allow. Well, there's probably only one. Every character can roll a d6. You have a 1 in 6 chance of. Somebody got it. Who got the 1?
Boorman.
Okay.
So you roll a 1, and then the, okay, looks like Laura got it.
Okay. So Alora and
Gentry rolled a 1. Jackson rolled a 4.
okay, so Dentry, Alora, and Boorman, you recognize the livery. So these knights are wearing a dark purple tunic over their dark or their almost black plate armor. And you recognize that these are Drow from House Tessarin. House Tessarin is one of there's several Drow houses from the or not the underworld, the mythic underworld. There are several Drow houses that are left over from the days when the Drow from the days when the Drow actually had a vast empire in the mythic underworld. And so a lot of these houses are kind of leftovers. The Drow Empire, the knowledge that you guys, or the rumor that you have heard, is that the Drow Empire more or less crumbled and fell apart in on itself because the Drow took to the worship of the demon goddess Arachnia, and she has a constant hunger for sacrifice, and so essentially the Drow kind of turned inward on themselves because they couldn't get slaves fast enough from the other races of the underworld and to sacrifice to Arachnia, and so they kind of turned in on themselves, and that was the ultimate destruction of their empire. So there are these vast. Rumor tells that there are these vast ruins of the Drow kingdom in the underworld, but that the underworld is so deadly and dangerous to begin with. I mean, yeah, there's probably a bunch of riches down there, but you can't spend anything if you're dead, and so there are all these tales and rumors of things that are to be found in the underworld, ancient civilizations, and things of that nature. But the Drow, there are some of these guys left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you want an initiative in that?
I don't know if
Yes.
they're automatically threatening them. Okay. Thought maybe we could all get along.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
Damn it.
Come to make sure that your treasure is guarded.
And then everybody, well, let me start that off. No, and yes. Every character needs to roll a d6 on a 1 or a 2. You're surprised,
Right.
unless you're Jackson.
Surprise.
Mavis is surprised.
Mavis is surprised.
None of my characters are surprised.
Mavis is a dumbass to walk into this ominous tower and there's bad guys in there. Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
kind of weird in a way, because when you're opening a door that in a dangerous area like this, I mean,
You're kind of
it-
expecting
Yeah.
it. In this case, I mean, I don't think that you would expect this many guys to be in here. Like, they're all just kind of like right there.
I feel you.
It
I
was
think,
more about the sheer number of enemies.
yeah,
Okay.
The commandant
that's
is more surprised. So the reason why the doors aren't locked is because they don't think anybody would be foolish or arrogant enough to just open the door and come into their fucking tower, right? So
But that's what we do.
that is what you do. So, Peppermint, what would you like to do?
They're automatically
Oh, and
threatening them?
I guess the knights do not see Peppermint. The commandant
No?
does not see Peppermint.
Okay. I'm gonna try and backstab somebody once since I don't.
Yeah, go
I've
for it.
never done it before. Okay. So what do I do to backstab?
You
So,
get +4.
You get
yeah,
plus four.
it
Oh.
says
And then you double your damage.
you are a half-orc.
It's the
Yeah, when
same
attacking an
back-
unaware opponent, it says from behind, but we're going to use the sneak attack type of rules. When attacking an unaware opponent, a half-orc receives a +4 bonus to hit and doubles any damage dealt.
I already have a plus 4, so I really get a +8. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
17. These guys.
And then that double damage. If you roll a crit, a nat 20 on the sneak attack, you get max damage from the crit, and
What-
then it's doubled for the sneak. It's brutal.
What is
Man.
Peppermint's THACO?
17?
That is a hit. So you rolled a 5 for damage. That means that they're going to take 10.
Well, I rolled a 3, but I only rolled 1, so I mean, you know. I rolled 1 damage and then it's +2 bonus.
Yep.
Not twice a d6. So.
Yeah, so that is going to deal 10 points. Yeah, so Peppermint sneaks up behind this dude and shivs him in the kidneys.
It's pretty fun.
Here's the question.
And he is not getting the X. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, they do have it. Huh, okay. So last night I read through the assassin class in Castles and Crusades, and if they on their first attack, if they're using sneak attack, they can make their attack, and the opponent that they're attacking has to make a death save, or I think it's a charisma save or a con save. Anyways, if they fail the con save, they're killed instantly. That's it. They're done. That's part of the assassin class. And so I was checking old school essentials. I've only ever had one player play an assassin, but yeah, they get it too. They get the +4 bonus to hit if it succeeds. The victim must save versus death with a penalty dependent on the assassin's level. If the save fails, the victim is killed instantly. Just it. They're done. They're gone. So I was like, yeah, all right, that's pretty brutal. So Peppermint shivs this guy. The commandant is surprised this round. Boorman, what are you doing?
Well, looks like a lot of crazy shit's going on here.
Yeah, or it's about to. Peppermint drew first blood.
I've got to. I'm gonna step right over here, and I want to push this guy down the stairs.
Okay.
That
Okay.
guy, yeah. I want to go ahead and send him on down the stairwell.
So are you?
The shove?
Yeah, I guess it's just a shove. Go ahead and make your attack.
I get my strength. Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
So that's 14.
And your THACO 14?
Yep.
Yeah. So he He is going to get a save. Well, a couple of things happen. So you shove him. What is your strength modifier?
+2.
Okay.
I have a 15 strength.
So you shove him, and the first thing that you see, well, the first thing that you see is a scythe comes up out of the floor here and slashes this dude for 6 points.
There's a trap there.
and then he is going to make a save versus paralysis. But he's not, and he falls down the stairs. And you just hear this clang, 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 clang as he bounces down the stairs.
All right.
And he is prone. And I will say, you can roll another d6
I'll do it.
for falling damage. So he's going to take an additional 3 points from falling down the stairs. I'm sure that his ego took double damage from that.
I mean, taking a tumble down the stairs is always a shot to the eagle.
3 of those guys. That, of course, is going to alert them to your presence.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you know. All right. So, yeah, he goes clanging down the stairs. And then... Yeah. I mean, it makes a whole lot of noise, but...
Peter, is that you? Did you trip again?
He...
Be at least one of them that trips down these stairs regularly.
They just have like a daylight spell.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's Malachi doing?
Malachi is haste. Everybody's hasted.
Okay.
Yeah. That seems to be the thing to do.
Yeah, that now is a perfect time for haste when you got this many guys. All right, so Malachi casts haste. Everybody feels like they're all messed up. Alora, what would you like to do? That means you can do move double movement and you get 2 attacks, but you can only cast 1 spell.
Okay. I'm taking a look at my stuff. Oh, I have a daylight spell.
You do.
Yeah.
So it's.
I don't think they'd like it.
Yeah.
I mean, subterranean race. If you light this fucking place up, you know, I gotta think they don't want that.
probably not. You do have a daylight spell. Let's take a
I'm
look.
gonna use that sucker.
Bringing sunshine and love to the tower.
Here. Hold on. Magic user, necromancer, witch. Here we go. Why am I not finding daylight?
You live for the night.
Do you know what level that spell is?
No, I just wrote the word daylight. I'm sorry.
No, that's. I know that that spell exists. Maybe it's in the witch. Torfest.
That might be a scroll.
Yeah, it
Duration
is a
6
scroll.
turns, 30-foot radius. It's in the list of documents. Daylight.
Oh.
Look at you looking it up in the smart place.
Like I said, I
like,
knew it
like-
existed, so. Yeah, let's see. 30-foot radius sphere. These are 5-foot squares, so that is a lot. Oh, it's a druid spell. That's why I wasn't finding. I was looking under witch. It's a druid spell. Creatures that are vulnerable to light are affected with bright light. Vampires make a save versus death each round. They are in the area of the daylight spell or disintegrated. All right, so
It literally says Drow.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you put it like right in the middle, this whole level is lit the fuck up.
yes.
To make it there. Sure.
Oh, you can make this sphere go anywhere you want, I think.
Um,
You don't have to necessarily go there. It's got
okay,
a
I
range.
won't put myself
Yeah.
out there then, because I'm just
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, so is that where you wanted, or?
yeah, that's a great spot.
Okay, so Allura casts Daylight. So is that from a scroll?
Yes, and I erased the scroll from my list.
Okay, so you cast
Get that
Daylight,
shit off your list.
and all of these guys are fuckered. So when in bright light, daylight, continual light, example, Drow suffer a -2 penalty to attack rolls and -1 to armor class. So their armor class. The knights, their armor class becomes 4. The commandant's armor class becomes 3. Yes, and of course this light is spilling up and down the stairwell as well. Jackson, what would you like to do?
Yes, I'll go for this one right here. Right in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, wait. This one's hurt, right?
Yes.
One less alive is better than 1 too hurt.
That's
So,
true.
yeah. Can I get... Well, it doesn't really matter.
You've got
I
double
can Jackson
movement.
just come here. Huh?
You've got double movement. I mean, you can go touch everybody's butt and still put yourself anywhere you want.
That's true.
I really could. And if I had a character that had like 10 attacks, this would be perfect right now.
You've got
Well, I mean, you can just do a side-to-side slide across their butt cheeks. It doesn't really have to be an attack, you know?
Okay. So I do the whole Quicksilver thing from the movie, and I run and touch everybody's butt, squeezing it twice just to make sure that they knew what happened. I end up back here, and then I stabby this one.
All right, you get 2 attacks.
have a problem.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Does he qualify for decapitation?
Yes, he certainly does. So you run up to this guy and just neatly cut his head off, and there's a hollow thunk as it hits the floor.
And now I regret going for that one only because he was already hurt.
Well, you know, it
You
is
can
what
hit
it
the
is.
next one.
Yeah,
Still.
you could turn around and hit this guy behind you.
And it's be like, I didn't touch your ass enough. Here, you can have some ass touching too.
Shit.
Yes, that is going to hit for 8. So you decapitate one, you turn around and slice this other guy behind you. Mavis, what would you like to do?
I'll run up and snap the thing down.
Okay. Oh wait, Mavis is surprised.
Oh, never mind. I will be surprised over here. You
Yes.
are?
Yes, you are surprised.
You take that
Okay.
red dot off her, though.
Yes. Your surprise is done. You're also invised. What's Mira gonna do?
Mira's gonna come up and attack the same one.
Yeah, she's got 4 attacks. God damn.
Start with 2 to see if it kills. Do 15 or 16 hit.
What is Mira's Thaco?
14. I know, right? Thaco 14.
Yeah, both of
Wild.
those hit.
I was very surprised when I saw that Thaco was 14. I was like, damn, on a animal? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, some of the monsters have pretty good Thaco.
So here we go. 8 points of damage.
Okay. She goes up and slaps him around with her tentacles. He's still standing.
How dare he?
The 4 is gonna miss, I think.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I would think. Yeah, the 4 is gonna miss, but that 19 is gonna hit for another 4.
And then Mira is going to just kind of take that fighting withdrawal back out of range, since all she had to do was step up 5 feet in the first place.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, so the Drow Knights are not surprised, like their idiot commandant. But they are at a -1 to hit. Or, wait, -2 to hit. Yes, they are at -2 to hit. -1 to AC. Okay, so this guy is going to swing on Jackson. And he hits AC 2, so that would be a miss. This guy. This guy's going to swing on Boorman and miss.
He'll take an additional -2 because of my cloak.
Yeah, well, he really misses.
I'm just saying that so I'm in the habit of reminding you every time you swing at me, so I'll take less hits. If I get into the thing that I do have a cloak that you take -2 to swing it.
Right. This guy is going to swing on Boorman and miss. This guy is going to swing on Mira.
How dare
Mira's a
you?
displacer beast as well. What's her displacer? Is it -2 as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And he misses, like he swings, and that's not even where Mira was. Not even remotely close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15.
I like that because it's like even though she only has an AC 4 with the
20.
-2, it gives her more like an AC 2.
Right.
And if she's close to Jackson, then it's really like AC 1 because of the ring he has.
This guy is going to move up behind Boorman and attack. He would hit AC 2.
Oh, he won't hit me.
And this guy, uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, can't really get into the fight. Dentry, you are invisible, and they don't know that you're there.
They don't know I'm here.
I will give you
Well,
a +2 to your attack because they are unaware of you.
I don't want him. I don't want to see Jackson go through the whole sadness of having.
Or it's a +2 on your first attack.
I don't want Jackson to go through the sadness of having his pet die again. I mean, especially after I like killed the last one on accident because I was charmed. So I feel like I owe him, and I'm gonna help protect his pet
Okay.
and go for the.
All right.
And I am not using blood sweep. I am using that thing that made me go last, but then I get like the whole auto attack anybody that attacks me.
Okay, so well, you're you're already going last, so it really doesn't affect you, does it? So yeah, you can go
It
ahead
doesn't.
and
Yeah, no.
you can go ahead and
Yeah.
use that.
All right. So instead of a D20 plus 5, it's a D20 plus 4. I don't have that already preset to roll, but yeah.
And you get an additional +2
All right. So I guess it goes up to plus 6 then. Sweet. Booyakasha.
on the first attack. Yeah.
Yes. So does a 15 hit?
Let's
I think you said
see.
it did.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Sweet. That's a D8 plus 4 because the +2 is only to the hit, not to the damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. For 5 damage.
Okay, so you.
And I pop into view and go, see, Jackson, I care about your pets. I do care.
You get 2 attacks though.
Yeah, you get another one.
Oh.
This one doesn't get the +2 because you are no longer invis. He's definitely aware that you exist.
He's definitely aware that I just smacked him.
Yeah, and you hit again.
That's right. That's right.
So this one would be +4. For another 8. So Tentry goes up. Is that the sword of quickness or?
No, this is not. This is the opposite. It's like the sword of slowness, the Vengar sword. I go
Oh,
last,
the Venger. Yeah, the Venger sword. So
Venger,
you go up and stabby this guy twice with the sword of the Venger sword. What's Peppermint doing?
I'm moving around and gonna and hit that.
Okay. You guys are all picking on this one guy.
Yeah, this is good. That's not very good.
No, that
Yeah.
is a miss, but she gets another attack. Ew.
Come on.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
I'm gonna use the in real life D20.
Yeah, for some reason the digital dice just don't like you. So Peppermint moves up on this guy and misses twice. The Commandant is going to take a 5-foot step and he's going to swing on. He has a 2-handed sword. sword. Two-handed sword of sharpness.
I had one of those at one point. Well, just a one-handed sword.
Two-handed though, so I mean that's pretty cool.
Yeah, two-handed is.
And he's gonna swing that bad boy at -4. Ugh. Yeah. So he swings and he, swings where Boorman isn't because of Boorman's cloak, and the tip of the sword bangs against the edge of the archway that leads into this planning room. Boorman, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna start with this guy right here, and I'm just gonna start fucking with him. Does a 15 hit? That'll be -1.
Yes. You're attacking the commandant?
No, I'm attacking the Drow Knight right next to him.
Okay.
+2, 6 points of damage
Okay.
on the first attack, and
A 12.
that hits AC 2.
That hits.
And then 10.
Ouch. So Boorman connects both times, stabs this guy, and then opens him up. But he's still standing.
Damn it!
Hold on here. I was looking at. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Daylight is a 5th level druid spell. Just double checking something. These guys have, being Drow, they have some innate abilities.
I don't think their darkness fucks with daylight.
Well, it would, yeah. It would cancel out light, daylight, or continual light. So darkness is a... So yeah, it's a 30-foot diameter. So
They're literally just gonna be like, and get rid of that light.
right. So Malachi, what are you doing?
Your hero boy needs to make a saving throw versus paralysis. Commandant Glorruth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got a 10 or better. Ugh. No, he fails.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and marionette him.
Okay.
He is mine. Yeah. So, how about that?
And what are you going to do with him?
Well, he'll suffer a -2 on his attack roll.
Okay.
But he's going to attack this Drow Knight right next to him.
Okay. Ugh. And he has a THAC of 14.
That hits AC 0.
Yeah,
then.
that hits. Wow, that hits.
And he rolled an 18,
Yes.
19, or 20. Does that decapitate?
No, but it's. Let's see. It's.
It doesn't decapitate. It chops off a limb.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
You got to roll to see what limb gets chopped off.
So
Good
it's
And
shit,
remember that
yeah.
sword.
How is it not in?
I
Oh,
remember
well.
that sword.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we work this out right, you'll get another one.
Nope. This goes to Peppermint.
Let's see here.
I mean, could you imagine Peppermint just being like, "Haha, you lose a limb. You lose a limb. You lose a limb."
So right. Let's see here. Go. That's really weird. I am finding it hard to believe that Sword of Sharpness isn't in here. Considering, like I said,
No,
we
because
know.
I had it like early on.
Yeah, that's very strange. But
Maybe it was called something else, and it just happened to be a sword of sharpness.
maybe. Yeah, I'm not. That's okay. It will be in here now. Come on, roll 20. There we go. Had to wake up the hamsters. So it says 18, 19, or 20. One of the target's extremities is severed against larger than human sized targets. Only a natural 19 or 20 severs. And against targets of solid stone or metal, only a natural 20. It's determined at random. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like 5.
Yeah, roll a. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay. Oh, because the head don't count.
Right.
A 1.
So he swings, and the Drow Knight is going to take. Go ahead and roll. What's this guy doing? 1d10 plus 1 for damage first.
D10.
10
Woo!
plus 1 is 11.
Jesus.
Heck yeah.
And he swings, and this guy's arm comes off at the shoulder.
But he's still alive.
Well, I mean, he's Drow, but if Drow can look pale, you could just see this guy, like, from massive blood loss, this guy just turns almost white.
And
Literally
just so
in this case.
and just so everybody knows, we're going to go ahead and stumble move him right up here between Boorman and Dentry, where he will stand ground. You can take an attack of opportunity if you like. I don't give a shit. But I'm moving right over there. Yeah. To form the wall.
This guy is so I mean, he's so fucked up from losing this arm that I'm gonna say no. He's not gonna make the attack of opportunity because he's pretty much in shock. Alora, what would you like to do? You are muted.
I don't know if I want to get into feeling exactly with armor, but
You're not a
it's
melee
like real
character.
yeah.
I mean, I would highly suggest you stay the fuck out of melee all the time on every fight we do.
Yeah, spellcasters. Yeah.
That's just me talking there. Do what
Okay.
you want if that's here.
Nobody's hurt either. Okay. We're gonna do origin on this thing, hopefully. And that's all over. I don't remember how Torsion was.
So, what are you doing?
The testicular torsion.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Hold on here.
It's been a while. I don't want to get rusty.
Yeah.
Is it assumed that all of these drow are male? You're making it a
It
assumption.
sure does.
Yes. Well, they are. All of these drow are male. Yes. Which spell list? Which spell? 68. Witch lightning, augury. Second level spell, lowers testicular torsion. It's a curse-like spell on a single male creature within range, so he has to make a save versus spells. Which one are you casting on?
Only what I can really see between my friends, so like this guy.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Do
So
that one.
he needs to make a save versus spells. Oh, this is not good news for him. So he needs to get a 14 or better. And he
Anything can
fails.
happen.
And so, creature doubles over in pain, unable to move or attack, granting a +2 bonus to attacks that denks them. If the creature is concentrating on a spell, the concentration is broken. So this guy, the reverse of the spell is fallopian cyst. The reverse of this spell works only on female creatures, causing cysts to form in their fallopian tubes. Otherwise, the effects of the spell are the same. So this guy is essentially prone and unable to move or attack. He's pretty much out of the fight. And it will last 4 rounds.
He's dead. Okay.
Yeah, he is fuckered.
One.
Jackson, what would you like to do? This guy just kind of, oh, my nuts, and crumples over in front of you. You get a +2 to attack him.
I mean, he's got a few of the people that can attack him before he gets to go. So I'm gonna go for this one actually instead.
Okay.
I mean, we got like Mavis can go, Mira can go, you know, and then even when he gets
Yeah, we'll get him.
Peppermint can get, yeah. So your first
That's
attack is a miss. The second attack's going to hit, though. Ooh. So you run this guy through completely and kind of shove him down the stairs. You know what I forgot to do?
clank, 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 clank.
And he has heard what is going on. Okay. Mavis, what would you like to do?
Time to beat up on that guy. Okay.
Okay, you get a +2
Yeah.
to attack.
Okay.
I love how she sets him up and then follows through with her other character to knock him down.
I got 13 to hit.
What's her THAC-O? Is she still 17?
Let me check. Yes.
Well, that exactly hits.
Okay.
We get pluses to hit them in the light, right?
No, they get a -2 penalty to attacks and a -1 penalty to their armor class, which makes his armor class 4. She hit exactly.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yep.
He is going to take 6 You get a second attack.
Okay, and this time I got one more. That's gonna be good too.
Yeah, because you were hasted.
Okay. Hey, that was better. Okay.
Okay, so you made your second attack.
Yeah, so the first time I rolled an 8 and you said I just hit, and then I rolled a 9 this time. So I'm like,
Gotcha.
okay, I
Yes.
must have made
So
it.
yes. So he's gonna take another 8 points. This guy's not feeling good. I mean, in addition to his balls hurting, now he's been hit twice with a warhammer. Yeah, maybe just runs up and brutally lays the word of God on him. What's Mira gonna do?
Miro wants revenge for being attacked at all. Like, how dare you? But
Ooh,
misses.
both of those are gonna miss.
And miss again. Damn it,
Mira.
Miro!
Yeah. So Mira, I mean, she looked fancy wiggling her tentacles around, but doesn't really do
But
much.
she's gonna fighting withdrawal again. Just like, I'm clearly not doing well right now.
Yes. So the Drow.
How are they feeling? Their leader is turned against them. They've lost several people.
They are going. One of them is going to cast darkness, which will cancel the daylight spell. But so probably this guy back here cast darkness. Look at it again. What does it say specifically? It says Aura of Magical Blackness preventing normal sight but not infravision. That's fucking wicked. That was that guy. This guy. This guy is going to cast darkness on Boorman's eyes. Boorman, you need to make a saving throw versus spells.
Ugh. No.
Boorman is blind. Where's the eye? There's an eye. You get the bleeding eye. Boorman is blind. So blind creatures
Can't attack.
cannot attack. Is that correct? Dun, dun, dun. Blindness. A blind character is unable to attack. Yes, so yeah, Boorman probably lets out yeah, I'm blind, and anybody that looks at Boorman's eyes, you just see a inky blackness where his eyes were. Which this guy is going to take advantage of that. He's going to get a +2 to hit because Boorman is blind.
He's still going to take a -2 due to the displacer cloak, though.
Right. Which makes it a 0. And he's going to swing. Nat 20.
That's max damage. How much?
It is 8 points of damage from his sword. This guy is going to do the same, but he's going to miss with a 9. And this guy is going to attack Dentry. Ugh. And Slip But he does not fall down the stairs. He catches himself. He slips and kind of like teetering, and catches himself before he falls. Dentry, what would you like to do?
Well, he swung. Now, the Avenger Sword says I get an automatic attack
Yes.
if I'm attacked. So it's only if they hit me, right? Or is it if they attack me?
Let's see here.
I don't know the distinction between the two.
Let's
For that
see.
purpose.
It says specifically. They make an extra attack with the sword against any opponent who attacked them in melee. So it doesn't. He doesn't have to hit. You get an automatic attack on him.
Sweet. Hell yeah. All right, that's a D20 plus 4.
Oh, okay. So a couple of things happen. Good. So what's your max damage?
12 with that sword.
Okay. So he's going to take 12. Yes. He's going to take 12. And it shoves him down the stairs. And he lands on top of... Well, this guy's probably up by now. Forgetting about him. But he's going to have to make a save. And he just makes his save. So this guy is about that far up the stairs. Just misses this guy as he comes down the stairs. And you can roll another d6 for falling damage.
Where is it? Okay, there we go. Oh.
So he's going to take another 1. And... Nope. The scythe blade does not go off. Which is, boy, I guess he should count his lucky blessings. Now what does Dentry want to do?
It wasn't even my turn.
Right. That was all on his turn.
Are all the other drows gone?
Oh, no. There's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 of them. 2 of them are downstairs.
I was like, that wasn't my turn. That was his turn. That's what he did on his turn and got hurt.
So it is Dentry's turn now.
Oh, they've all gone. They already went. All their turns are gone.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to step up here to try and get this one that's next to Boorman, try and get rid of one of the ones next to Boorman.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's a good idea. 12.
Got there for a second. I thought you were going to get another than that 20.
Well, that would have been amazing.
12
that's
hits.
like AC2. I mean, that
12 hits.
Hell yeah.
For 9. So Dentry reaches out and stabs this guy. You hit again. For another 8. Yeah, you stabbed this guy pretty thoroughly. Twice. And he's still standing, though. Peppermint. What would Peppermint like to do? You gonna attack that guy? You're muted.
Sorry. So I got 11.
11. No, 11's going to miss on your first attack. What about the second one?
Okay, that's better. That's 19.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. Or wait, do I add my strength to that too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
9. This guy, she just kind of reaches down and stabs him. He was rolling around enough from his achy balls that she missed the first time, but she just stabs him the second time and just kind of puts him out of his misery. You know, I need a calculator for this. Holy shit. Alright. Figured I better calculate some X. Oh, wait. Uh, but wait, there's more. Uh, and Jesus. Alright. So Peppermint ends that guy. What are you having the Commandant do?
The Commandant is bigger than the others. Is that right?
No. I mean, he's
Gotta finish
wearing
your uniform.
he's wearing +1 plate mail.
Yeah. I'd like to just come through and grab a hold of this guy right in front of me, and then both of us just jump down the rabbit hole there.
Okay. So go ahead and make it. Let's see. His strength is 8. Go ahead and roll a d20 -1. Oof.
1. Looks like I'm taking a head thing down the hall there.
He got it too. So, he fails in his grapple check with this guy. They kind of have.
You still gonna jump?
They kind of have a
Yeah,
slap fight.
we're still going down the fucking rabbit hole, man.
Okay, so you're just jumping. Okay.
Yeah, and throwing the sword way over here in the corner.
Okay.
Just kind of coming forward with a swing and a toss that sword over in the corner, and I'm going down the fucking rabbit hole.
Go ahead and roll a d6. 4.
And in theory, everybody down there at the bottom of the stairs needs to
Yeah, they need
worry
to make.
about me landing on
They
them.
need to make a paralysis save. They need to get 12 or better. So this guy still saves. The guy at the bottom of the stairs doesn't get to save, and he's also going to take another 4 because the Commandant just slams into him. And so the Commandant, like here, he is now also prone.
Good boy.
And probably still marionetted, I would say.
For the moment, yes.
Boorman is blind.
That's right.
The Drow Rangers. This guy's going to move over and attempt to help up
Hell yeah.
the Commandant.
Nice.
Probably completely unaware that the Commandant is marionetted. Wow, Rangers with only 20 feet of movement. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. He can get to about there. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I guess they could double move. 5, 10, 15, 20. That at least gets him up the stairs. 5, 10, 15, All right. He can't move. Or he can't attack. He double moved. So Malachi, what would you like to do?
Malachi is going to drop the marionette
Okay.
on the thing so he can do his bit. He's going to run right over here and look over the edge of the stairwell.
Okay.
And down there at the very bottom, he's going to send that scrolled fireball.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So I need to let me look at
Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. I put the wrong thing there.
Okay.
This is the fireball. 12 points of damage to everybody down there, save for half.
Okay. So the
And then
Rangers fail. They're automatically going to take 12. The Knight. Oh, he saves in a big way. We'll take 6. Oh, wait. Wrong guy. And the Commandant fails as spectacularly as you can fail, and he's going to take 12. Okay, so...
We're still getting over being marionetted.
Right,
and
yes.
and then I still have some decent movement here. So I think I'm gonna come over here next to this sword that guy dropped, and I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at this guy right here in my turn.
Okay.
That's using a magic item,
Yes.
using all my movement, and then that guy just seems to be kind of over there doing his thing. I might as well let him know that I love him. So does an
That is a
18
hit.
hit?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a d6. 5 points of crossbow damage.
Okay. All
Plop.
right. Do you twang and hit this guy with your crossbow? Alora, what would you like to do?
I heard Boorman that he's blind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had yelled out, I'm blind.
Let's go tap him with the dispel stick.
Okay. Excellent use of the Staff of Dispelling, and he is no longer blind. You get another action. You can make an attack still. I mean, there's still this guy here who's the pale drow with one arm.
Okay.
It sounds like something from Twin Peaks. Beware the one-armed drow.
Okay, let's do that. With the rod of experience.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1, so
Oh shit.
I think go took
So you're
all the
still
haste was making me jittery.
right. Yes. He's going to get a
Yeah, he probably
He's
gets
going to get a
another
free attack, but he's at -4.
He's got one arm.
Or no, he's at -2.
Okay.
Because of his bleeding. 11.
So probably got me.
Maybe? Let's see.
Probably.
He has THAC0 17. So he hits AC 6.
I'm AC 4, so I'm safe
Yeah,
for
he
1.
missed. He missed. You kind of sweep to the side, and he gets nothing but robe. Upstairs, this guy. This bag of douche. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, wait, he's going. Yeah, down. 45. 40, he can get just to the top of the stairs. That's his full single move. He
Can't cast.
can't cast because he moved, but
Well, you can let him cast. I won't cry, but Malachi's been only casting spells when he stands still.
so here's one of the other things that Castles and Crusades kind of fixes. So in Old School Essentials, if you pick the Drow race and then you make them a magic user, for instance, rather than just using the Drow class, they tend to lose some of their innate abilities because now they're a class. You know what I mean? They still get their innate magic spells, but some of their other stuff they automatically lose because they're not a drow, the drowiest drow that can drow. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. But yeah, Castles and Crusades kind of looked at that and they're like, oh yeah, we'll fix it. Actually, first edition AD&D kind of fixed that too. But what can this guy do? Oh, I need to look. He has something that I don't remember what it does. I don't think it's good. Oh shit! No, it's not good. That's terrible for him. He's not going to do anything. He got up there, and that's all he's going to do this round. Jackson, what would you like to do?
I'll move up to like this edge of the stairs here and attack the ranger dude.
Okay. That is going to hit. Right. Ranger and Ranger action. For 7 and a 14. What is Jackson Thaka 14?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet.
Yikes. Okay, so Jackson reaches out and slices this guy hastily. Mavis, what would you like to do?
Is there room for me to meet somebody up here?
Yeah, you can slip in there. That's where the Colonel Douchebag was standing.
Yeah. I really wanted to cast spells. Yeah, so that's why I did what I did. You get 2 attacks, you do melee.
Yeah.
I got 12, so that misses the first one, right? And you're 13, I think.
And her Thaco is 17, or is it 14?
Yeah. That's 17. Yeah.
A 12 on the knights misses.
Okay, yeah. And 5. Yeah. Okay.
So Mavis comes in. This guy kind of parries the first attack and dodges the second one. Mira.
Mira. Gonna get back in. Well, shit. Can Mira get back in the fight? Is there anybody for her to get to?
You got this guy down here.
You know what? Mira's
bleeding
got
out.
all of the sun. Mira's coming over here, and she's like, "You look new and tasty."
Oh, she's
And it's gonna go.
She's gonna run up the stairs and attack the Grand Mage.
Yeah, she's gonna run all the way around from like here to here, and stuff, and then.
Well, these
Like,
stairs
you
go
look
up
tasty.
and down, but she would be able to.
Oh,
Get
I see. Then yeah, she'll go to there and just be like, "You look tasty."
All right, she can make her attacks on
Where are you? There you are.
Kaltar Tekaners.
I assume that the 16 hits.
Yes, it does. Actually, I mean, the 3's a miss, I'm sure. I mean, I'll double check though. She's got 14. Yeah, the 3's a miss.
That 16 gets it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 points for Kaltar, and she
And
gets
then
another
her
attack or another 2 attacks.
Damn it.
shit.
The
Roll the 3. Does
9.
9 hit?
It's AC 5. Yes, it does.
Sweet.
For another 6. The magic user's not looking so good. So, the Drow Knights. So Mira runs up the stairs and starts pimp slapping the mage. The Knights.
Jackson's like, shit.
This guy, I'm going to say, needs to make a save versus death because he is bleeding profusely. He rolls a fucking 1. This guy just collapses from blood loss from his missing arm. And this knight is going to get up. He's going to lose 5. He's going to lose 5 feet of movement. And 5, 10, 15. He's gonna. I guess no, he can't double move because he stood up. And then the rest of these a-holes. Boy, I bet they wish they had some ranged weapons now. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna head that way. Five, 10, 15, 20. And this knight is going to attack Boorman. Yeah, he's going to swing on Boorman. At -2 because of your Displacer Cloak. Nat 20!
Damn
Oh,
it.
no. Yes, nat 20. You will take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is...
The nat 20s have been working for you today.
I guess so, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I feel like I'm missing a knight, but it doesn't matter. Is there... Oh, there's a knight right here. That's why. He's gonna attack Dentry.
Gentry thanks him.
A 16 hits AC 1.
Take your
That's
turn
not gonna do
attack,
it.
Dentry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
A 10 on attack of 14 hits.
Oh,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
I was not expecting to hit.
Man, you're supposed to hit everything. That's all you do. You hit things very hard and very well. You know?
This is
I mean,
true.
you don't have none of the flashy shit like spells or,
Nope.
you know.
I just swing a sword very hard.
Yeah.
6 points of damage on that one.
So, yeah, this guy swings on Dentry, just misses, kind of nicks off of Dentry's armor, and Dentry just revenge stabs him. And this guy's bleeding profusely now. It is Dentry's turn. What would Dentry like to do?
I mean, I guess I'll finish the job on that guy.
That is a hit. And Dentry just kind of guts this guy from crotch to eyebrows. And this guy goes down. There we go. You got another attack and plenty of
kind of
movement.
move up. I'm gonna move kind of up. Why are you not moving? Oh, because that's not you.
I know. I've been doing that too because
Yeah.
we're all kind of crowded in here.
I'm gonna kind of like move like right up in these two, and kind of like just be like, all right, and then I'm gonna go for this one,
Okay.
and
That's going to hit. For 7. Yeah, this guy's untouched. Until
I
now.
figure a group of them. Anytime I can get myself in the thick of it, that's gonna work for me.
So yeah, you reach out and slice this guy. Peppermint. Damn, this battle was way bigger than I anticipated.
There's just so many of them.
Yeah, there was a shit ton of them. Those were good rolls. Oh, Peppermint's gonna run over and protect Malachi. I see.
That's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
You're muted.
All right, I got a 6. That's not so great. Really? And an 8. Okay, well I missed.
You get another attack though.
I rolled a 6 and then an 8.
Oh
So
shit! Yeah, you're just having
yes, I am.
you're just having a rough day.
Okay.
So the commandant probably wants his pound of flesh and is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's not going to double move. He'll wait. Boorman, what would you like to do? This guy's hit you twice with nat 20s, I think. So
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna swing at him real quick
okay.
and see what happens. I'm thinking that hits.
That's
so yeah, so that's 10 points of damage.
Ouch, you get another attack.
So that's AC 4.
Yes. That hits.
9.
Another 9. Ouch. Yeah, this guy is about to crumple.
Fuck.
Let's see.
These guys gotta have like 6 or 7 hit dice.
Yes, they have 6. Exactly. And an asterisk because of their innate magic. He is going to need to make a morale check. Because he's now left all by his lonesome.
Yeah, area's getting kind of thin.
So forget the -2. The 7, he succeeds, and will stay in the fight. The Drow Ranger is going to make his attack against Jackson. He has he has a hand axe, so
Well, you've been doing them nat 20s.
He swings
Not
and
that
Jackson just kind of steps back and the guy misses. The other Drow Rangers 5, 10, 15. Kind of put him in there. 20. He is going to swing on Jackson. Oh, fuck, come on. And miss. And this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to be moving up the stairs, but doesn't get all the way. Malachi.
Well, you're sending people my way, and I don't
You don't
really
like that.
appreciate it. Yeah, and all right. The 2 guys like right in front of me I should be able to miss peppermint with a cone based spell. Is that your assessment?
Uh,
I'm trying to hit these. Trying to do. Trying to do something this way. What I'm saying.
I mean, if he aims the cone, that they get caught in just the edge of it, right?
I'm trying to avoid peppermint if I can, but if I can't,
yeah, you could miss peppermint.
all right. Then I definitely want to cast fear.
Hmm.
60 long cone, 30 wide at the end. They need to save versus spells
Okay.
or go the fuck on. There's a chance. There's 60% chance they drop anything in their hands.
Both of them fail,
Bye.
and they
Malachi looks at him and goes, "Go on and get."
one of them drops his sword.
Cling, cling, cling. Ah!
The other one does not. So on their turn, they will move at their maximum movement rate away from you. Let me see. What does it say? It says, "Fear's a good spell that we don't use very often."
1 round per level. This is a necromancer spell, so 8 rounds.
At maximum speed, so they will double move. For 1 round for 8 rounds. Yeah, they will just run away.
Have none of that shit
Run
here
away.
today.
So this guy. That looks good. And that guy are feared.
You can hit him from the back as he goes away, Peppermint. I have faith in you.
Alora, what would you like to do?
Let's see here. I can go here and use the throwing dagger, maybe.
Yeah, you could hit
Okay,
this guy right there.
right.
I hope the Rangers are.
17. Yes.
Yes.
That is a hit.
I hope these Rangers are weak compared to the Knights.
Awesome.
All right. And so the dagger flips back into Alora's hand. She could do that again.
Not with a 10, right?
Mm. She's Taco 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 10's going to miss.
Okay, well, I got one in. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, you definitely tagged him. He's bleeding a bit from your knife. The mage.
Taking damage. Melee combat. Hit. He's probably like 30 hit dice.
Who, the magic user?
Well, he's got that grand word that makes me nervous.
The thing about magic users is they always end up having low hit dice, and usually their armor class sucks. He oh, really? Okay. I have to look this spell up because I have not used it. uh, Mira can make a save versus spells.
Shit. Damn it. How dare you cast a spell right in front of me like that? What is Mira's spell save? 14, but and she has a +2 on all saves.
Okay. So you get a +2 on your die roll. Oh shit.
Nope.
So she fails, and
Miserably.
you guys see Mira disappear,
Fuck.
and she
Aw.
Vanished.
nope, she reappears on the top floor of the tower. Let's see. So on Mira's there's a flash of blue light, and Mira appears on the top floor of the tower. This tower is open, and there is there are spiked crenellations on the top of the tower, and of course the spiral staircase. And there, in this right here, there is a large statue of Arachnia, the demon goddess, made of the same kind of black crystal iron. And it's Arachnia in a humanoid form, but she has the features of a spider. So, like, out of her back are like these long, spindly legs. And also up here
Zerg Queen.
is the High Priestess. Isn't there? Yeah, she'll do.
Oh shit. Just teleport me right in front of the High Priestess.
Yep. That is correct, sir. High Priestess Fajra Dovir.
Sorry, Mira.
She, of course, is a cleric, 9th level cleric.
Fuck. Maybe she's surprised.
You know, she is not
No.
surprised.
No, she was expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was a chance because she doesn't. She failed her listen check, so she doesn't hear everything that's going on downstairs. Um, so that happened. And Christ. But she only gets a 3 for initiative.
We gotta fucking remove that mage. It's got crazy shit.
So that was just a teleport spell, and that's why I had to look at it, because it says that the way that it reads, initially when I read it, or when I was going to use teleport, is I was going to escape, but it says the caster or a chosen creature vanishes and reappears at the location of the caster's choosing. Unwilling subjects may save versus spells to prevent teleportation. I'm like, oh, that's just too perfect. So
No, Jackson's fearing that. Jackson's sending out with his feelings. Is she gone? Is she gone?
not yet. Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson is having a mini panic attack. He is searching out with his feelings to see where Mira has gone. Because I do have that whole like link.
You
with
do.
Her. I don't know if she's in range though.
Let's see. It says. What did I write? I wrote.
Oh, wherever they may be.
Yeah, companion clairvoyance at 7th level can see through the eyes of their animal. You're 7th level, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, so
So I know she's alive. Okay.
Well, not only do you know she's alive, well, I mean, it would require deep concentration for you to see through her eyes, but um,
But I would assume because of our bond, I'm not like I don't feel her gone.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't. If an animal companion dies or is dismissed, the false beyond ranger may attempt to forge a connection with a new animal. Um, yeah, just your clairvoyance allows you to see through their eyes if you concentrate. But I would say that I mean you don't need to concentrate. You know that she's still alive.
Okay. So
So
I'm not gonna have a full on panic attack. I just had a moment there.
so what would
And
Jackson like to do?
Jackson needs to kill some stuff so he can either get closer to her or she can get closer to him, or I can take out the mage. One of the three. But I can't just run past these ranges without taking all kinds of attacks.
Right. Yeah, they would each get an attack of opportunity at +2.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna. Which one is the one I attacked before? Is it this one?
Let's see.
Or is it this one? I can't remember where they moved.
This one has lower hit points, but I think this is the one that you attacked before.
Yeah, screw it. I'll go for the one that's lower then.
Okay. That's a hit.
That's a decapitation.
Yes, it is. Yes. So you reach
Once again,
out.
I choose poorly on who I'm attacking. Damn it.
Yeah, you reach out and slice this guy's head right off. That's also a hit for 8. Okay.
Probably would have decapitated the one and killed the other if I had just done it the right order.
Yeah, well. So yeah, I mean, when I said lower hit points, I mean he was only lower by like 3 hit points, but
Oh,
I
okay.
mean it wasn't vastly lower. So yeah, you decapitate this guy and then turn around and just stab the other one. We'll finish this round out and then break for the week. Mavis, what would you like to do?
Advance and hit this guy.
Okay.
See if I can do it. 10, I don't think it.
Uh, 10 misses.
And then second attack is a 17.
That's a hit.
Or 7 damage.
Okay, so Mavis leans in and clunks this guy with a ball peen hammer, and he's still standing, but he is like right in the forehead. And there's blood trickling down his face. Meanwhile, at the top of the tower, what does Mira want to do?
Mira has no desire to take on whatever the hell is in front of her by herself,
Okay.
and will do her damnedest to run back down the stairs.
Okay, so you can double move. Let's see.
I mean, I'm already hasted, so I might not need to.
That's true.
What's the distance on these stairs?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 would put you at the top of the stairs on the second level.
40 puts me at the second level, so it would be 80 to get to the level where we're at.
Yes.
I mean, Mira
That's
has 50 feet of movement. So
So you could go 100.
I could go 100.
Yeah,
All
without dashing.
So let's say 5, 10,
Oh, right, because I'm hasted.
25,
Yeah.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Yeah, she would be able to get to the top of the stairs on the ground floor and can attack.
Revenge. She is revenging against the major. Like, how dare you just teleport me away like
The
that?
Yes.
fuck you do that for?
You bastard.
Take me out of the combat. Fuck you.
It's like, what? Just you? Did you do that?
6 hits.
Oh shit! You bastard! You.
For 3, she gets another attack. Hits. For an Mirror comes back down and kills Grand Mage Kaltar. Just shreds him with her tentacles.
And now that she's in line of sight with Jackson, or is she still have to come down the stairs more to be in line of sight?
Oh no, I would say that he could see her at the top of the stairs.
Okay. She's gonna communicate like the telepathically thing, but like there's something up the stairs. There's some crazy lady up the stairs.
Crazy lady. The Drow Knights. This one is going to attack Boorman. Ugh, 14. I don't think he's gonna do it.
It's -2, so it's 12.
Yeah, 12's only gonna hit AC 5. He misses. These two Drow
Are dashing through the snow.
10. God, where to?
One horse open
15,
something.
20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, wrong guy. 35, 40.
That'll make the stairs real cloggy.
Yes. Yeah, these guys are blind in a blind panic running away, which is going to cause these guys to cut their movement in half, even if they dash. So 5, 10. Five, 10, and he can attack. So he will get to the bottom, or to the top of the stairs, or to the bottom of the stairs for ground floor, and will swing on Jackson. Oh.
That's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, that hits -2.
Okay. Fine. Whatever.
For 2 points of damage. He gets to the top of the stairs and actually does something. High Priestess Fajera. Her movement. Well, she's not as bad as the knight.
I'm sure she's aware of what's going on now because a cat just appeared in front of her and then ran away.
25. Ah, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And that is all she can do because she she double moved. Dentry. You're going to make the final attack for today, and we'll pick it up next week. What would you like to do? You've got, the ranger and this knight over here.
Oh shit, the high priestess came all the way down the stairs.
Yeah.
Shit. So I've got where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. I've got this knight and this one here.
Yeah, you got a ranger here and the knight in front of Jackson. Oh, and
one,
you've
right?
got a drow knight here.
Okay, well, so far the Drow Knights have been a bigger problem than the Rangers, so I'll just go for this one.
Okay.
I feel like Mavis and Jackson can handle the other two. Final round. Final attack.
That hits.
Ah!
So you make it look really easy. You just reach over and stab this guy in the throat, and he crumples to the ground.
And I look at the Ranger and go, You are next.
Okay. Was that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Indeed it is. Max damage.
12 points.
And the ranger, you stab the ranger through the chest, and he falls over backwards and falls down to the bottom of the stairs.
I let out a guttural blood roar of just satisfaction at vanquishing enemies.
Are you going to move at all?
I mean, probably, yeah. I'm gonna ignore the Drow Knight that's there and like rush up to this priestess lady. Like, you are next.
So the Drow Knight would get a attack of opportunity at +2. And hey, I think he hit 21.
So 21. Okay. So he has to take a -2 due to my displacer cloak.
So that means a 19. He hits
Which could
AC
still hit.
-2.
I just misses.
Motherfucker. All right, so he swings and just misses, like catches like the tip of your displacer cloak as you slide past him.
I'm so glad for that displacer cloak.
Yeah, it has saved your guys' ass a few times. We will pick this up next week at 12 o'clock on Saturday. And starting
Awesome.
at the top of the round with Peppermint.
Nice.
Let me give you guys some well,
I mean, we could wait till next. We haven't really got much, right?
uh,
Those 5 gold pieces.
no, you gotta. I counted all of these guys. I mean, you'll finish it out next week, so that's fine. You can. I'll take. Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3.
I just wanted to sell them a horror rug, and they took such a hostile
You're still trying to
stance.
sell that rug.
Well, we get the EXP from the gold when I sell it. So, I mean,
Kill that lady.
1,788 XP.
1,788. Nice. Did we ever kill that lady?
The priestess?
No, the brothel lady.
No, you did not.
She's in big trouble though, because we wrecked all the souls. So, or at least one of them. She's in big trouble for that. So she'll probably get killed by whatever human.
Yeah, we did like make it impossible for her to like work like that again.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
that was pretty bad.
has she has other problems.
We did worse than killing her.
We did really good here though. Nobody really got seriously hurt, and we killed a lot of guys.
Yeah, you guys have been just slaughtering these guys, and they've all got shitty rolls. Like a couple of nat 20s, but everything else has been, dismal.
yeah, and your big tough guy with your 2-handed fucking sword of shot, he don't have that.
No, he does not.
So he's not near as scary as he was. Now he's just going to come up bitch slapping folks.
Right.
I mean, that 19 was gonna be a good roll, but the displacer cloak.
Yes.
Yeah,
makes
no
it
shit.
even that much
Yeah.
harder.
So that was pretty fun. So thank you.
Yeah,
You're
it was
very
a good
welcome.
time.
All right, I will see you guys next week, and we'll finish out this combat, and you can loot the Drow Tower.
Thank you for terrifying me that I might
There
lose
are going to
my
be
cat.
there are going to be some added benefits to dealing with the Drow Tower, as a matter of fact. But we will get into that. Maybe not next week, but in the future.
Cool.
You guys.
Well,
Thank you.
thank
All right,
you.
have a good one, guys.
Bye.
I will see you next week.